You ever have one of those moments where you look at the clock and realize it's somehow 2 a.m.? Like, you swear it was just dinner, and then it hits you. A whole day disappeared. It just went. And I think that's what scares me most about time. Not that it moves fast, but that it never stops moving. Even right now, while you're watching this, another minute of your life is gone. And the weird part is, most of us don't notice it until we lose something. A friendship, or a chance. A version of ourselves that we thought we'd have forever. I remember being younger and thinking adults were exaggerating when they said enjoy it while it lasts. And I used to hear that all the time. School goes by quickly, you'll miss these days. One day you'll wish you could come back. And honestly, I didn't believe any of it. But now I look back at random moments that seemed completely ordinary, like walking home after school, or sitting in a Discord call with my friends, playing Minecraft until God knows when, laughing at something that wasn't even funny, and somehow those are memories that still stick. Not the big achievements, not the perfect days, just the little moments I assumed would always be there. I think a lot of us are waiting for permission to start living. We'll tell ourselves, oh, I'll just start when I'm more confident, or I'll start when I'm older. I'll start when I know exactly what I want. But time doesn't care. It doesn't pause while we figure ourselves out. It doesn't wait until we're ready. And that's really terrifying, but it's also sort of comforting in a way. Because if time keeps moving no matter what, then maybe we don't need to have everything figured out before taking the first step. Maybe we can just start. Sometimes I catch myself scrolling for an hour and barely remembering anything I watched. In fact, I actually did this before I recorded this video, and suddenly the night was just gone. It's currently 11 PM and I've done nothing today. I make videos and you're watching one right now. I don't think entertainment is the enemy, but there's a difference between something that leaves you empty and something that makes you think. Something that reminds you to call a friend, to go for a walk, to work on the thing you've been putting off for months, to actually live a little. I don't want this channel to become another thing you mindlessly consume. I want it to feel like a conversation that stays with you after the video ends. Minecraft is kind of the perfect example of this. Every world starts the same way. I mean, you spawn in with nothing, no armor, no house, and pretty much no plan. And if you spend the entire game standing still because you're afraid of making the wrong move, eventually night comes anyway. And the mobs don't wait for you to be prepared. The world keeps going, so you punch a tree. And you make a crafting table, and you build something completely ugly. You die a few times, and little by little a world appears where the thing was nothing before. Life feels a lot like that. Most people aren't held back because they make mistakes. They're held back because they spent years standing still. The truth is, none of us know how much time we have. I know that's a heavy thing to say, but it is true. One day you'll play a game with your friends for the last time and you won't realize it. One day your parents will say goodbye at the door and it will feel completely normal. One day you'll walk through a place you've seen 1,000 times, and years later you'll wish you could stand there again for just 5 minutes. That's why I think the goal isn't to obsess over every second. It's to notice the seconds that are happening right now. The people around you, the music you're listening to, the cold air outside, and the fact that you're here, alive, at this exact moment. So if you've been waiting to start something, this is your sign. Send the message, learn the skill, or make the video. Take the walk even. Tell someone you appreciate them, because time never stops. Maybe that's the reason we should stop treating our lives like they haven't started yet. Anyways, it's getting late, so thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next one.